Oh, you're just down my local street, went a ghost. And you're in the UK with me. Hello. UKF. Alright, I didn't want to say your name wrong. No, we're in Leicestershire. But in about 20 days I'll be down to Portsmouth for the wedding. Careful, I can't see what cars are coming. And in the way. Oh, perhaps about 100 miles away from me then. Rent a ghost in a car. There's the sun waking up. I come out now, it's supposed to be 17 degrees later. Trying to avoid the worst of the hot weather. And there's nobody about, so it's easier to film. And I'm awake. You got about another hour, ain't you, pal? Don't usually open until about 7 o'clock, Asda. If you mean the main superstore. Hello, Willet. Got the washing machine on him at the minute and she should take about an hour to do. That other noise in the background. Which are in the tailspin. Now remember, I don't have a mic, I'm just using the phone mic. Heading towards Braunstone Park in Leicester. So we're near Braunstone Lane. I do have my trusty battery pack in my coat pocket. I can get a clear enough view of Braunstone Lane without getting blinded by the sun. I'll show you where we are. The sun's gone behind the tree, that's good. Considering it's almost 6 o'clock, the road's quite busy. Hello Ethan, sorry about that, I was getting blinded by the sun so I couldn't see your comment. Yeah, on the way back the road would be a lot more busier I think. And I did say hello to you Ethan. That bird's going to be roadkill if it doesn't move. That's the problem I'm having, the sun's directly in front of me so I can't always see the chat. Alright, well that's Total Productions. I do keep my eyes open this early in the morning. Necessary evil. And there's a new nesting couple on the park as well, a couple of coots. My exercise and the morning walk. Essentially, yes. With ducks, swans, coots, you name it on the park when we get in there. I don't think there'll be that many people about this early in the morning. Dog walkers maybe. Right, this is the part where I have to be quiet because there's no traffic lights. So just give me a couple of seconds to cross the road. I believe it's a 5G mast, so we shouldn't lose the signal. Jinxed it now. Oh, we're just going into Braunstone Park, folks. See whether the boys are up this early. This park is about half-hour walk from where I live. It's reasonably near. Nice flowers. Not far, there's the lake. Probably a few yards away. The grass is reasonably dry. Oh, some of them are up. Can hear the geese making a lot of noise already. Morning, boys. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see the action. Looks like a fisherman setting up shop early. So I have to try and avoid him. There's all the boys over there. Let's see if we can go that way. So you're glad to see me, boys. I know it's only been a day. I went down yesterday with Dawn in the afternoon. Look at that mist coming off of the lake. I'm going to zoom up towards the sky because it's quite a big lake. I think we'll go round the other side. Hopefully there's not too many people about. Can't see anybody. Sometimes the ducks are not all wide round the other side. I'm just going to take a YouTube short of the lake. That'll be up on the channel later. There's a little duck, I think, swimming out. Yeah, I've done a little short of that because it's not something I see every day, mist. And there's a coot in the far corner. Zoom, sort of pan back if I can. You might be able to see him, you might not be able to. It's right out in the middle of the lake, so I'm getting as much of a picture as I can. That was some sort of bird. Be quiet while I'm near the boys. Get round without disturbing them too much. I'm zooming in a bit now, or out a bit. Quite close to them, literally yards away. Yeah, it wasn't as near as I am now, so I had to sort of zoom in a bit. Right up close and personal with the geese. See some swans around the other, ducks around the other end, so we'll make his way around there. Zoom in a little bit on them so you can see what they are properly. I think they're geese mainly. There you go. There's another duck swinging round. That mother goose is on the paddock as well. But we'll probably catch her on the way back. Two little coots right near to the island. I'm going to have to zoom in a bit so you can see them. Catch them in the right spot. There they are. I think they're just glad to see me, Hood. Watch myself a bit round it. Don't know how damp it's got. There we go. I can hear ducks somewhere making a lot of racket. Can't actually get to them very easily. I think the geese or ducks are coming towards us. To tell from this distance without zooming in too much. Now there's a little coot coming round. Let's see if we can get him. There we go, you're a bit nearer, buddy. Not a bit so we can actually see him. Inside under the tree, I can't see you. Trying my best, but it's not being cooperative. Literally right where that tree branch is. Here come the geese patrol. Morning, boys. Most of them are geese. I don't think any of them are ducks. There's a couple of Canadian geese right on the island, but you're not going to see them from this zoomed out distance. There we go, nice, a cool picture of the geese. They're going around the other side, so try and follow them as much as they can. I have to see them a bit so you can see them. There we go, there's a clear picture. You get a £150 smack in the teeth if you do. So no, I will not be feeding them today. I don't need that on my head. Well, it is sort of illegal to feed them in this park, so I don't. And it costs £150 if you get caught. Nice bit of blossom. And I think this will go into summer walks. When I get back. So don't forget the playlist. Now it looks like the fishermen left their telltale signs. Right, I'm gonna go down here a bit. See the island a bit better as well. Yeah, it's £150 to find Hood if you caught feeding them, so it's not worth the hassle. People do. They're the geese that you couldn't see from the other side very well. I think the coots are coming to me. Come on, boys. Let's get a clean shot of you. And this way a little bit. Quite sure where the other one's disappeared to, but I think he's out of shot. That's just there, I can see the ripples. Alright, time to move on. That's not my rubbish, so I'm not picking it up. Don't know what they've been doing in there. You see a lot of rubbish from the fishermen on here occasionally. Some do not clean up after themselves. I think that's a reasonably new fire pit. As close as I can to the edge without falling in. I know I'm not willing to do that. I think that'll do. And because this channel's not monitorised, by the way, don't send anything, it's just not worth the hassle of getting fined. There were some signs up, but I think some idiot sort of knocked them down. There's a little coot again. That's a goose or something on the island who's not facing the right way. Hello, little buddy. I can only go so far before falling. I'm going to have to move around to keep up with the coot. And there are a lot of tree humps in the pad, so I have to keep an eye out for them so I don't have any trips out. That tree's been knocked down or something. It's a lot of this sort of thing here, so I've got to be careful where I tread. There's another little coot right near that branch, but I would have to zoom in quite well to see it. Might be able to get if he's still there, I might be able to get a better picture from this angle. A bit nearer. The other thing I call the lake is actually the reservoir. One near the car park. I think there's some fish in there. I can see bubbles. And there's a little coot heading towards the island, so I can't get any closer to him at the moment. Like a duck or something. Ah, there's another one. I'll get you on camera, board. There he is. Popping along. Essentially, yes, they should take the rubbish with them, would. But many don't. There's hardly anybody on when they come. It is, and when it gets proper summer, I'll probably have a picnic on it here myself, picnic lunch. I always make sure that I'd bin my rubbish in the proper bin and were brought up right. Look at them zoomed in. Yeah, I am. That's a bit better. Oh, there's a little coot just about to launch into the lake. Let's see what I can catch him before he does. There he goes. The coots are the ones with the white tips on the beaks. Those naturalists. And there's a little coot that will coming from the island. And the others with the red tip on the beak are moor hens. My PA taught me that. See whether we'll catch him in the camera. He's just disappearing behind this big tree, so I don't think I'll be able to from this angle. There's a little bird or something. Magpie, I think, just gone up into that tree. There's some more geese. I don't know how close to let me get. I think that's about as... Oh, poor dear, it looks like it's got some sort of leg wound. About as close as I can get to them without disturbing them too much. It's definitely got some sort of... done something to his... I guess he's got his cocked up. Can't see it from here properly without zooming in. These are just having breakfast or something. Yes, if you pay attention, Hood, it does... I know it's early, but paying attention helps. I think some of the ducks are over in that far corner, so went to the other pond, see whether to see the duckling patrol. But carp has disappeared. Yeah, there's some ducks. I'm going to swim in. And not to disturb them too much. They're mostly up this end today. Yeah, that's somebody else's thoughtless rubbish. Head to the other pond and double back. Possibly go as far as the swings, because it's only 6:20 and battery's at 80%. Yeah, come in, boys. Yeah, it's just nice enough where it's not too warm. The ducks are just behind that tree. I can see them from here. Or some of the ducks anyway. I've got to watch myself again. Don't want to have a trip on them. There's a rake on this pond. Probably not many, I would have thought. This is the reservoir. We went a long way round. I think we will when we get down this pad. The ducks are all over that side. Yesterday. So that's the pad we'll be going back down. And been round here. Couple of flying geese. Let's see if we can get them on camera. Yeah, just about did, I think. Let's see if I can get a clear. Don't think they're on there today. I've got to go duck hunting. And out in the centre, I don't know whether it's a baby duck or a coot. He's too far out for me to see, so I'm going to zoom in. And there's a coot. And there is a nest a bit further up, where there's a bit less building. And I think that was a fox. Don't see them very often. This is ripples. And towards me, buddy. Ducks or something coming near that little... Oh, the ducks. Mist coming off of that. There he is. That's something you should be able to see him all right. See him at a smidgen. Presume he's a he. There's no easy way of telling. Some ducks or something just there. I just see them diving. I hope they're still there. I can see the ripples, so something's definitely there. There they are. I don't know whether they're mother and daddy. I couldn't tell you the bird singing. Don't know the bird song that well. And I can't see it to get a clear picture, Hood. Sounds very far away, wherever it is. I think it's probably a mix of birds of some sort of description. They're in the trees here somewhere and you can't see them. Make us way over to that far bent bank. Look at that for a view, right on cue. Not sure what bird it is. Seen it a few times. And right up in that far tree. There's where a couple of coots are nesting. And she's got a few babies as well. Now, soon I can get to see the babies. They're going to show us the babies. That appeared yesterday, that nest, so I think she's only recently gave birth. And Daddy Coot's on its way somewhere. There he is. I think that's one of the babies. Very small at the moment. If I zoom in too much, it'll just be blurred picture. There's another one right near to Mummy. I think it's a fish there as well, I can see bubbles. I think she's feeding the baby at the moment. Let's see if we can get a clear enough picture. Alright, time to see what the ducks are doing. Oh, she's got quite a few babies, about half a dozen, I think. Yeah, if that duck gets too close, the father coot will chase him away. I've seen at least two, yeah, about half a dozen yesterday. Yeah, I think she's sitting on them to keep them warm, that's why you can't see them too well. And the ducks above had some more ducklings as well. I wonder whether that's good duckling patrol. There's something in the far distance. I think they look like babies, I'm not too sure. This far away. We'll leave her alone now. Probably see you midweek. I'll zoom out a little bit. We're just on a footpath. Empty car park. It's a bit keen. Yeah, the cop sort of disappeared. It wasn't here on Sunday. Where it is now without falling in. I can't see it anywhere. The little stream that runs into the reservoir. Something just tucked behind them trees. I'm going to have to zoom in to see it. Not sure what it is from here. Is it? I think that's a moorhen. See the red of its beak. Probably nesting. I'm going to meander around there. Try not to disturb them too much. See if I can get an actual clear picture. It's just about there. That's as close as I can get without disturbing them. Are you coming this way, buddy? And there's a bunch of ducks or something, more hens I think, just down. I'm gonna try and get a better angle so you can see them. Spread up tree branches. Not really see. Something just dived down. I don't think that would have more hen. There it is. I think that's the moorhen. Till it comes out of the thicket, I can't tell. There's the ducks. I'm going to work my way round, see if I can get a clearer picture of what they are. There we go. You can turn your beak towards me. I believe it's a moorhen. I don't think it's a normal bird. May well be. Got itself into a bit of a predicament. Bird for a Saturday morning. Here we go. Get a better picture of it. Trying to keep up with him. Oh, it's swimming, so it may well be a moorhen or another coot. It's going off in that far distance where I can't quite see properly. It flew back, so it must be a normal bird. Let's find the coot again in the far distance. Careful I don't run into the duckling patrol. This is where they usually have a siesta. Doesn't look like they're there this morning. Look got a bit too close, maybe, I don't know. Unless it's in that middle of the lake, so I don't think they did. That looks like it might be a fish of some sort of description. Not seen the duckling patrol this morning. Only film what I see. It's definitely a fish of some sort. I've just seen bubbles. See whether it pops its tail fin up at me. Right. Because the murky water, you can't. I wonder what they're hiding in them reeds. There's Mother and Papa Ducky. Hiding in there, I'm not going to see him too well at all, even if I was zoomed out. Launch from here somewhere. I don't think they're the right ones, so I don't know where the duckling patrol is today. I'll take it up there, I don't think there's a lot to see. Apparently the big carp fish that are in here. And some more bubbles. If only they would show the faces on camera. They're not going to play ball. Yes, it's a park, so there will be wildlife. There's some human wildlife as well at times. They appear to be hood. You can see the bubbles. Apparently, my PA could actually see them pop the tail up. I don't know how. That's nothing to do with the duckling patrol. That's another mooring or something. You can definitely tell there's some life down there. It's not very camera happy. Look, or something coming my way. I'll have to look a bit so we can actually see what it is. I think there's another moorhen. No, it might be it. Oh no, it's not a baby duck. Not sure if I can. Oh, it's too high up. Couldn't catch him. Seen a bird in the sky, but it flew way above my head. My arms won't reach that far. That's where we are. It's sort of flood control. Here's a few ducks. I can hear him, I can't see him unfortunately. I might see you guys in the week. There's a crow somewhere about. And the next possible live stream will be Tuesday or midweek. And then at the end of the week again. I have to work it around with PAs when they're coming. Morning. Get to about 50%, you're in noise, that's my battery pack being put in. Not seen the swans today. I don't know where they're hiding. The picture will be a bit shaky while I'm moving. It's not very even pavement. There's a duck going. Oh, no, he's too high up. I can't catch him. I have to adjust my camera. That's okay, Hood. Probably will need a midweek or Friday. So look out for that live then. And I haven't done walking yet because we're going to head towards the swings. And then home. This is all shot on my iPhone 13. Morning. That was the fisherman's line. It's got quite a way out. Okay, Hood, see you in the next one. I film what I can here. The sun's right in front of me, folks. A little bit of sit down on the bench before heading back. That's not my rubbish. Not my problem. Oh, the bench is a bit soggy. Got a wet backside now. I can't be sitting on that bench too long, it's just too soggy. There's another little coot going along. Is this the swan patrol coming round, or is it the geese patrol? I think it's the swan patrol, or one of them. Oh, they're geese, not swans. Sometimes you can tell by the profile. little leader, boys. And I think the washing machine should just about be done by the time I get back. Somebody's laughing well. And this is why you zoom out a bit so I can see it properly. This is why we don't feed the wildlife. That's the note. Nothing for you, boys. I'm willing to pay the £150 fine. I'll be on my way. I'm Ted wants to know, but the old garden isn't going to be open this early in the morning. I can't see them when they're flying to the sun. I'm willing to go blind. They're not for a common pigeon. Which can get high enough. We'll see what they are. Way too high for me to reach. I'm not even going to try it. See you later, boys. It's look a bit on the damp side to sit on. Got a bit backside. Even pavement. Not tired, isn't it? That was a duck, but a bit fast to catch flies. It happens. I'm gonna head home. Just knackered. Like somebody's getting some sort of exercise. Something new every day. Oh, you're coming a long way, Mr. Duck. Where are you going? The other way, Ducky. Nice pinkish blossom. Them flowers look that hadn't been there a while. When the cousin's wedding is at Portsmouth Cathedral. It should be quite posh inside. I think this is where we end it, folks, in the next one.